This message isn't for everyone. It's for the person who keeps making excuses for someone that their spirit has been warning them about. This message is for the person who ignores the red flags because they love them. The person who keeps feeling drained, confused, anxious, and disconnected but can't explain why. One of the most dangerous truths in life is this: the enemy doesn't always come wearing horns. Sometimes they come wearing a smile, a kiss, a wedding ring, a friendship. And the closer they are to you, the harder it is to recognize them. When I say sleeping with the enemy, I'm not necessarily talking about demons, conspiracies, or something supernatural. I'm speaking of something far more common, something that many of us can relate to. I'm speaking of the person who secretly works against your peace, your purpose, your confidence, and your growth. A person who claims to love you while secretly dismantling you from the inside out. Today we are discussing 5 signs that you may be sleeping with the enemy. Some of these signs are psychological, some are spiritual. However, all of them deserve your attention. Sign number 1, your intuition keeps sounding the alarm. Before your mind knows, your spirit knows. Have you ever noticed every time you're around someone, something feels off? You can't explain it. You don't have evidence, you don't have proof, and you don't have peace either. Psychology calls this subconscious pattern recognition. Your brain notices inconsistencies before your conscious mind catches up. Spiritually, we refer to this as discernment. The problem is that most people ignore it because they want physical proof. However, your intuition is proof enough. That is literally your internal GPS system that God gave you to discern the unseen. Sometimes your spirit is responding to information your conscious mind hasn't fully processed yet. If your intuition keeps sounding the alarm, pay attention. You are being made aware of whatever it is that has been brought to the forefront for a reason. It is in your best interest to pay attention and to take heed to the signs. Sign number 2, they quietly celebrate your failures. You might see them somewhere over in the corner snickering. She ain't get the job. That's fucked up. Pay attention to who becomes energized when you're struggling. Watch who becomes attentive when things are falling apart in your life. Watch who seems oddly comfortable when you're struggling. A healthy person wants to see you win. An unhealthy person feels relieved when you're beneath them because your struggles make them feel safe. Your setbacks make them feel secure. Psychologically, this is rooted in comparison and insecurity. Spiritually, this often reveals a heart condition that's been hidden beneath the mask. Pay attention to who shows up for your breakdowns but disappears during your breakthroughs. Sign number 3, they keep a scoreboard in their mind. This is one of the biggest signs of hidden rivalry. I cannot say this enough. To you, the relationship is about connection. To them, the relationship is about competition. Every success, compliment, opportunity, or accomplishment gets added to an invisible scoreboard. Your promotion, their promotion. Your relationships, their relationships. Your appearance, their appearance. Your blessings, their blessings. With them, everything becomes about a competition that you had no idea that you were a part of. You never agreed to enter this competition. And secretly, silently, they are keeping score of everything in their mind. And sadly, they secretly struggle to celebrate your wins because every one of your victories feels like a loss to them. Sign number 4, you feel drained after every interaction with them. Have you ever left a conversation feeling completely exhausted? Not physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Some people don't bring peace. They bring confusion, drama, criticism, negativity, manipulation. Psychologically, constant exposure to toxic relational dynamics creates emotional fatigue. Spiritually, many people describe this as feeling energetically depleted. Healthy relationships nourish you. Unhealthy relationships consume you, draining you of your life force energy. Pay attention to how you feel after spending time with someone. Your nervous system is oftentimes telling the truth. Sign number 5. They need access to you more than they love you, more than they care for you. This is the deepest sign because it reveals motive. Some people don't actually love you. They love having access to you. They love having access to your energy, access to your resources, access to your attention, your gifts, your emotional labor, your influence. As long as they can benefit from what you provide, they stay close. But the moment boundaries appear, the masks begin to slip. Genuine love respects boundaries. Control resents them. Healthy love wants your freedom. Unhealthy attachment wants ownership. And there is a profound difference between the two. One of the hardest lessons that many people learn is that not everyone who says I love you is operating from love. Some people operate from insecurity, control, fear, or hidden rivalry. And some people are fighting battles within themselves that have nothing to do with you. The goal of this message is not to teach or preach paranoia. The goal of this message is to highlight discernment. Discernment doesn't teach you to fear people. Discernment teaches you to see people more clearly. And when you can see clearly, you can make wiser decisions. Protect your peace, your purpose, and your heart, because not everyone deserves unlimited access to you. If this message resonated with you, comment discernment over deception all day, every day. And tell me, which of these 5 signs have you experienced personally? Don't be shy. Share your story in the comment section because your story might help someone else. If this message helped you, like, share, and subscribe to Spiritual Awakening with Shaneyah Love. For more messages on discernment, spirituality, psychology, purpose, and growth. Thank you. And remember, the enemy isn't always the person who hates you. Sometimes it's the person that you trusted without discernment.